okay, let's say we have all this money at the end, and then you're like, so you just withdraw it,
Yeah, it's a retirement
and
savings.
it's so like it's so boring, you know. But like, I think for me, it's just like I didn't realize that you have to take care of yourself into old age. It sounds so dumb, but I
Hmm.
really didn't think about it. I didn't think that far. Remember, like as a kid, I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna die, bro." Like I don't need to think that far. And
Hmm.
then now, as you get older, you're like, "Oh, life is long. I should probably plan for the future, right?"
Hmm.
So you're like putting away your investments and stuff, and it's just like that kind of takes the fun. I mean, yes and no, but it also takes away the fun of the game because you're like, oh, I actually don't need to work. I just like let's say you have enough money in your investment at the beginning of the year, you just withdraw the year's amount, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll just live off this, and then you're
Hmm.
like, so like if it grows at like 12% per year, let's say on average, you withdraw 10%, you know it's still going to grow 2%
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
like 12 minus 10 equals 2, so
Yeah.
it's still growing,
Yeah.
you know. So you're like, I don't have to worry about running out of money, and then you're like, so now what do I want to do? That seems like the most open world video game, you know, like in video games you're playing
Hmm.
like Black Flag and then you're like done the game and it's like do whatever you want, you know. You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
have
Right.
all the
Right.
money in the world now and I could just
Hmm.
like go wherever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of like, I don't want to say it like diminishes the game, but it like takes away that survival mechanism where you're like, I need to work for a job, you know, like work for money kind of
Hmm.
thing.
You've made your own UBI.
Essentially, yes,
Yeah.
you've
Yeah.
made your own UBI. And
Yeah.
then you're like, now what do I want to do?
Hmm.
You know? And that would be an interesting. All right. What are your thoughts on this? Because I was kind of thinking of this yesterday because we were watching like a movie and there was like a funeral scene, right? And Tara was like, there's going to be at least 4 funerals in our life. You know, for sure,
Oh yeah.
which is our
Yeah.
parents, right? Like both your parents, you know, die. I mean, like I'm sure I'll go to your parents' funeral too, so it's like 6. But you know what I'm trying to say? It's like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
be going to funerals, okay?
Sure.
And then I was kind of like, it is sad, but also at the same time. And then she was like, "You're getting too heavy. I don't need to hear." I'm like, "All right, I'm just gonna talk to Vish about this." Basically, like it's like those are just experiences that you've never had before. So it's like if you truly think of life as like a first person video game or like it's a my perspective, you know. So it's like when they die, it's like yeah, that's an experience I've never had. So it's
Hmm.
like the gift of life is having those experiences.
Hmm.
You know, my parents had those experiences. They experienced like a death and like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you look at life in that way, it's not like, oh, I'm like not looking forward to that. It's more like, oh, I actually get to experience that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's more. I mean, this is what I get from the movies.
Okay.
It's just. It's more remembering. Well, you should cherish as much time as possible with the people that you love.
For sure, for sure, for sure. But like the morbidity of thinking like, oh, I'm interested in seeing what that would be like to like
Oh yeah,
happen.
yeah. No, I mean that those are things that are gonna happen anyways. Like they're gonna come no matter what, right?
No, but there's so many people that try and like freeze time. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I don't want to keep moving forward. You know,
But then you're gonna be hit by reality. It's
dude,
gonna
I
come no
know.
matter what,
No,
right?
no, no, bro, bro, trust me. I know, I know. That was the revelation for me. It's like because I thought I was gonna die like super young, just like I don't know,
Sure,
like
sure, yeah.
stupidity, you know. But like, and then getting old, and you're like, oh, I'm not dying. And then now it's like, oh, this is like is real. You probably won't die. Like most people are like, oh, life is short. It's like no, life is long, bro. It's actually long.
Hmm.
It feels short when you like look back and you're like,
Only
oh,
when
I
you
didn't do
look
this,
back
this,
at
and
it.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. But I think when people say life is short, it's only when they look back and they're like, I should have done this, this, and this.
Hmm.
Because I look back in my life, I'm like, dude, this is a lot, bro. Like going to school, going to university, going to martial arts, finding
Hmm.
a job, like just thinking about all the chunking of like life, like little snippets of it. It's like it's a lot of time,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Right.
Remember, like we were like biking before,
Hmm.
playing
Hmm.
basketball before. Those were times, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like yeah, if I died young, it's like yeah, life is short. But
Hmm.
then now we're like, you know, old, and it's like you look back and you're like, oh, dude, I have so much life that I lived,
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
and I
Me
still
just
have more to
turning.
go, bro.
Right. Right. Yeah. Me just turning 40. 4 decades on this
Right,
planet.
right. So and then but like 40 is not even like you're not like that's like you know they're like oh that's like halfway. It's not halfway, bro. Like
Mm.
people are living old now. My grandma's like 100, no, almost 100.
Hmm.
So you're like okay,
Right.
so you know you can
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
if things go okay, like you're gonna be living to almost 100. So it's like
Hmm.
50
Hmm.
will be like the midlife. and then like as things progress even further with technology, it's like maybe 60 is the midlife. You know, maybe
Mm-hmm.
we're dying at 120 now, and it's just like life is long, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like you almost have to plan for it. I think that was the thing that I didn't get when I was a kid. It's like my current actions have future ramifications,
Mm-hmm.
but like as I got older, I was like starting to like think in those terms. It's like, oh, what do? Because I never thought like, oh, what are you gonna do in 10 years? It's like, but like what you do now will affect who you are in 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we don't think of those time scales, you know,
Right. No, we think only short term.
right? And it's kind of freaky though, because then you're like, hmm, what am I doing wrong now that I'll look back on and be like, damn, I should have done that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because like what one of my goals is like become a BJJ black belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm at blue, and it's been 9 years because of like all the jumping. Usually you get like by nine, it's like you're either a well seasoned purple belt or a brown belt. You're like approaching brown, you know? And even like at my current gym, like the dude, when I told him I was like a 9 year blue belt, he's laughing at me. He's like, dude, that's long, bro. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's that's why he's like, yeah, I'll just like rank you up. But, but like when I become that BJJ black belt, it's like all that time, like, how did you get there? It's like all that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it was that 9 years, bro. I was actually looking at the Lose It app because I use that like every day now. It's like a calorie tracking app,
Okay.
and when when I looked, because I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been using it for a long time, and then I clicked like all time on the app, and I started in 2020. Dude, it's been
Oh,
six
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Like, where did that go? You know, I was just like, but you know what I mean? It's just like time will keep creeping forward.
Yeah.
What are you doing
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
You know, and that's like super important for people to like think about. Maybe it's like when you hit 25 and then your prefrontal cortex is like fully solidified. Maybe that's when you start thinking about it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe like I don't know, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. 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 It
like
takes some level of maturity to realize that. Yeah. Which probably comes
dude, what
after
is
25.
okay? Okay, what is maturity? Because you're right. You're right. It does take maturity to realize that you should probably plan for the future. But
Hmm.
like, what is that though?
It's very ambiguous of a word, I would say.
Right? Like, but what can it be? Yeah. Okay. What
No,
was I
there's
gonna say?
yeah. You're looking at physical thing or is a mental thing too. It's a different thing.
I wonder if like maturity is realizing that life is long.
Hmm.
Because once you realize life is long, it's like, oh, my actions kind of matter. It's like, oh, you matured.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
like Tara's laughing at me because like before when we go on these like rock climbing things, like we do them now, right? But she's like, if you had done this when you're younger, you'd have really taken way more chances. And I'm like, yeah, because I know a broken bone's gonna hurt, bro.
Hmm.
But then it's like, yeah, that's maturity because life is long. As a kid,
Yeah.
you're like, I don't care. I'm just whatever. I'll bounce back, bro. Probably
Hmm.
won't even happen. I'll probably die. It doesn't even matter, right? But then when you're like old, you're like, this could hurt. This could hurt. That might require surgery, and then that would be painful.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you're almost like thinking in longer time scales.
Sure.
Maybe that's what maturity is, because then like all of your decisions start like adjusting in that manner.
Hmm.
You're
Hmm.
like, I probably shouldn't do that. And you're like, oh, you've matured. It's like, no, I just realized life is long.
Hmm.
Or like, oh, like saving all your money. And you're like, not all your money, but like saving money. And it's like because life is long.
Hmm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thoughts on that? Like,
Yeah. Probably. Maybe.
but I don't know what else it could be boiled down to. Because I'm like, what else is maturity? Like,
No. 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 I don't. I don't think. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying. Yeah. I think that's probably part of it. Right.
okay,
Realizing it's more about yeah. You're thinking about your future and
that's what
knowing
I'm saying.
that there's a future. Right. That kind of stuff. If you're just
Yeah,
if you're just thinking without thinking about that and you're just acting and then you're not looking at the ramifications
you're
of your
reckless.
yeah, you're
You're
reckless.
reckless,
Yeah.
right? But if you don't realize life is long, then you're reckless.
Hmm.
But like, because a lot of people are like, oh, I have kids, I'm mature now. It's like, no, because like I've seen like people
Yeah,
with
it's
kids
not
still be like,
necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah.
no, it's not, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's really that perspective.
Hmm.
You know that like uh past uh Oh yeah, okay. So I finished that book. What was it called? The Body Keeps the Score. And one thing that they were saying is that trauma is highly related to socioeconomic status. And I was like, I knew that, bro. Because like, all right, we know people who like got pregnant young or like, I don't know, just like bad situations, right? And we're just like, oh, that's just kind of like how things are, right? And then you kind of leave that zone. Like, all right, think about like the party that I mentioned, like the affluent people. They're not having children young, you know,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a socioeconomic thing. They're like educating their youth, like you should probably not do that because that will affect the rest of your life, et cetera, et cetera. Like you should probably invest because like life is long. You know what I mean? So like what the book was saying is that depending on your like environmental situation, like some things are conducive more towards trauma, which is like socioeconomics, you know? And it's like we are like we're so trapped by our environment. We're so like influenced by our environment and trapped by our environment. It's like, how do you move past that? How do you like level? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, okay, if
I,
the
I
whole environment's like socioeconomically low, and then you're like, I want to get achieve higher. It's like, how do you do that? One and two, how do you not build resentment from that socioeconomic tier? Because like, oh, look at you, you're better than us now. And you're like, oh no, I'm just like
right,
realizing
right,
a few
right,
things about
right.
life, bro. You know what I mean? So like, first thing, like, how do you build yourself out of that?
I don't know. That's gonna be that is harder because if you say education, but it's only level of whatever education they can give you inside your
Yeah,
environment, right?
right. So it's
It
like,
sometimes
it's
maybe
tough.
comes down to luck and who you meet. Sometimes.
Ooh, interesting.